Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. A few weeks back I was thinking of how I could do videos without having to purchase new makeup because I don't really have the desire to be purchasing new makeup. And it got me thinking of a lot of the makeup and just beauty in general, the items that I would always purchase and how that kind of translates into today and how I don't rely or ever use those products anymore. So let's label it as products I couldn't live without and now I'm living without. Something fun, something light, and a trip down memory lane. This is always fun, you know? So if you're interested in what those beauty items are, this is not just gonna focus on makeup. There's a couple of other beauty related items here, but if you're interested in what those things are, I hope you decide to stay tuned. Let's get straight into it. I wanted to start off with a banger on this one because this is probably the one that I have spent, I don't know if it's gonna be the most expensive, but I've spent so much to buy so many products when in reality I really was never ever gonna finish them. So you're probably wondering what the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about lip products, whether that's drugstore, whether that's Korean, whether that's MAC, that's like the bulk, the big mama jam on this one, and a lot of other high-end stuff. I've spent a lot of money trying to collect lip products, and it's very easy to get lost in lip products because they'll come out with like 12 and you feel like you need 6 of them, but the reality is you probably have those 6 in your collection already from the previous release from whatever other brand. And thinking of just how many individual items I had, and I'm just talking lipsticks right now, let's not even get to the other lip products, but I've had MAC, NARS, Tom Ford, YSL, Chanel, Dior. You see the Back to MAC bag that I have. I have a lot of lipstick bullets inside my closet ready for Back to MAC, but I've also given away I don't know how many. But at this point I have a little tray inside my compartment here, this drawer, and that's all the lip products I have, and even then I don't use all of them. Today's lipstick was the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Barbara. I have no recollection of the last time I used it. I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on lip products anytime soon. I have more than enough lip liners. I have 2 lip glosses and I'm still not halfway done. That's it, just 2. If that says a lot about where the point I've come to when it comes to lip products, like it is non-existent. How much money I spent, how much of the product I use, there was no equivalence. The next series of items kind of go together, and that's pomade, gel liners, and the skinny angled brushes. So pomades, I no longer use pomades for my brows. I do have one in my drawer here, but I'm saving that should NYX decide to get rid of the matte liquid liner. But I remember a time when I would always use gel liner. I hated the pens with the gloss, like the glossy finish on it, and that was all that they had at one point until I found the NYC one, and I started using that. Slowly was like moving away from the gel liners until that's all I use now, just the matte liquid liners. But do you remember Black Track Fluid Line? I'm hearing it all up in my brain. The little sound it makes when you take the cap off the pot. Iconic. I don't do my brows with pomade anymore. Pencils has been with me since the very beginning. I love trying new trends, whether it's the feathery brow or the pomade at the time, but I always go back to pencils. And because of that, I think I have, let me see, I think they're called 166 and 163. Oh, 266. So these brushes, these tiny angle brushes, here's what I'm talking about. So the 266 and the 263, I don't know if they do natural brushes anymore in MAC. I don't really have a use for them anymore because I would only use them for my gel liners. I think I still have my ABH one for my brows. I'm pretty sure I still have it somewhere. They're a thing of the past. Here is something that I never quite got like a hold of in terms of like using it. I have it, but I don't use it. These lash applicators, no. I remember forcing myself to love using this. This is the MAC one. I've had it for ever and a day, but I just prefer a regular tweezer. I know many people that love them for placement, and then they would use the corners light tweezers, but tweezers just work so much better. Maybe I just got a bomb tweezer. I use the Tweezerman tweezers. They're like the best. I've used them since college and never switched out the brand. I wanted to perfect lash application with the lash applicator. I never got there. If anything, it just frustrated me. So it's there. I still don't have the heart to get rid of it, but I never use it. Never. Let's move away from makeup for a little bit and talk about beauty products. I think I've come to terms with the fact that rings will never ever be a part of my life. They're so fashionable. I love the way they look on people, and I love the way they look when I wear them, especially when I have my nails done, but it's very aesthetic for me. The feeling of things on my hand, I have to accept it no matter what. I will not be able to wear rings every single day for the rest of my life. They're just uncomfortable. That said, I will not spend the amount of money that I used to spend, particularly on ASOS, for those stacking rings in general, but the amount that I used to spend on buying like sets of rings to pair and stack and look all cool, I'm not going to spend that money anymore. I have the ones that I've owned for years, and they're still in really good condition because I rarely wear them. If I'm feeling fancy for a video, if I feel like it's vibing with my outfit, sure, why not? But once the video is done, guys, it goes straight back into the drawer. It's one of those things, you know, you see something and you want to try it out and you think, yeah, I can do it. It's not going to bother me. It bothers me. Okay? Rings bother me. This next one, I don't know. I am sure, but I'm also not. I think it might just be that I don't know how to do it. Hair tools and like extensions and wigs. I spent a lot of money, and I've been fortunate enough to be gifted some as well. But I used to go hard, guys. I think if you have seen my videos, maybe a little over a year ago, I would always put wigs on, or I put extensions on, and I would style the extensions or the hair prior to putting it on. I don't care anymore. I really don't. I think I've just accepted that I'll never have luscious hair. I don't know how to do the wigs and stuff. I tried watching videos. It seems like it's a process, and I have patience, but I don't have patience for things like that. So now they sit in my closet. I've gotten rid of some hair tools. I used to have like 3 different sizes of curling irons. To curl what? I think I have 2 wigs and a whole bunch of extensions, but my extension clips are broken. A lot of them are, and I would just like stick them in for videos just so that I had extra hair, and I don't want to get rid of them, you know? You can just like pretend. They must be matted at this point. I have them, I don't use them. And lastly, I'm going to get some flack from me because I am pretty disappointed in myself with this. Okay? Skincare. Dun dun dun. I should be using skincare. I'm at the age where I should really be doing skincare, but I'm not. When I was a wee bit younger than I am now, I did skincare religiously. A lot of Korean skincare, and I would buy stuff from like Macy's. I still use Philosophy. That's the cleanser that I use every single day, and I've used for many years, but that's it. Whew, this is a tough pill to swallow because I really should be doing skincare. I just have no desire to do it. I think since I started drinking water, I always drank water, but I drink it religiously. And you have seen in the very beginning when I was doing the skincare, my skin was still really bad. But since my skin has cleared up and I'm really not doing skincare, I feel like that's good enough. And I'm not saying that I want to go back to doing the 12-step routine. I remember I used to like wash my face, then mask, then do another mask and exfoliate. That was just the bathroom. And then I would come and put like 12 things on my face. I'm not gonna do that again. I think just taking care of my skin and maybe having a routine of like moisturizer and toner and serum. I tried to do it and I failed miserably. I gave away 3 of them. Wait, that's all of them. Yeah, I gave away all of them. If there's anything I want to go back to, it's sunscreen. It's always hot here. I really should be wearing sunscreen. I just don't do it. I don't want to do it. This is the one that I'm the most disappointed by because I really should be doing something about my skin. But if you have, I'm going to reach out. If you have a sunscreen that is not extremely expensive, even like drugstore, that you know is really good, let me know. I don't like the sticky feeling on my face. I used to own the Shiseido one, which was, I believe it's blue with like a gold cap, but it is expensive. I don't even want to buy makeup. You think I want to buy skincare? That's horrible to say out loud, but it's the truth. I don't spend money on skincare anymore. I don't even have skincare. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I thought it was fun, like thinking about what used to be in my collection and like I must have this. And now they're nowhere to be found. And guess what, guys? I'm still alive. I can survive without them. If you guys have any items that you used to go hard for, must-haves, and no longer purchase or have in your collection, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to know what those items are. And if you're wondering, this makeup look that you see here, I worked pretty hard on this one today, so I will list all of the products in the description box down below for you, and I will also link them so they're easier to find if you're interested in purchasing them. Just remember the links are magic links, so I do make a small commission every time you decide to make a purchase. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this on Instagram as well, but if you're interested, you can also follow me on Instagram. First link in the description box down below. That is where I post most of my makeup looks, along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.